Hello, my name is Rideshare Sean. I've been rideshare driving for Uber since April 2018, and I'm going to give you your first dose of reality because it's better that you get it from me on here than in the car with a passenger. Driving rideshare is horrible. I would recommend that you do not do it. If you do it, understand that you're going to make probably somewhere around the area of like $5 an hour. It's going to be really bad. And you're going to have a worn out vehicle, and Uber does not care about drivers at all. So just understand that fact ahead of time. Driving rideshare is abysmal. Now, I do teach it, and it is a good method. Like, after a certain period of time, you'll learn to make more money, like around $5 or $6 if you're good, if you learn stuff. But right out of the gate, you're probably not going to make that much money. Actually, out of the gate, you probably will make a little bit of money, and that's just enough to get you addicted to rideshare driving. I would say probably 3 months in, maybe 6 months in, then it becomes repetitive and the pay starts going down and down and down. I saw this YouTube video of Show Me the Money Club, and the requests that come out from Uber and Lyft. There were 7 people in a boardroom, and they all put their phones on the table. And the same request hopped in. They declined. Everybody was declining. And the same exact request hopped around to everybody's phone, and it just kept getting lower and lower. It was a different amount for every driver. So make sure that you understand that ahead of time. Everything is going to go good, and then when the ride is over, the passenger is the one that has the last laugh. They actually decide on whether that was a good ride or not, and it's completely up to them. So if they got information from their job that they were getting fired, or they got information from their wife that they're going through a divorce, who is that going to go to? That's going to get laid on the driver of the Uber vehicle every single time. So it does not matter if the ride that you just gave was absolutely perfect. The passenger is the one that decides if the ride was good or not. The passenger, not the driver. The driver in that vehicle, out of everybody that's involved in that transaction, the driver is making out the absolute worst. I would say that in any type of job where you drive somewhere and park your vehicle and then go in there and work, yeah, you have to deal with a boss and you have to deal with other people. I would deal with that in a moment rather than having to deal with Uber and passengers and a car that's all worn out in the end. I mean, it's horrible. Like, driving rideshare is horrible. What happens with driving rideshare is that it's really good in the beginning and it's good enough to get you hooked, but eventually it is really bad, and you will see in the long term that it is really bad.